do a quick demonstration of the Bolt software. Bolt will help you improve your quality of life by simplifying your scheduling and your project management, usually by adding additional revenue to every single job that you do, adding bottom line profits to every job that you do, and potentially reducing wasted trips that you spend at the job site. So let's jump into it. We're going to highlight on a few features that our users report that are the most valuable to them. And just right off the bat, it's this search bar in the top right corner. I'm sure you're familiar with the story where the builder calls you and they just need information about a job. Well, instead of chasing papers around the office and to the job site, we have an online job folder. And the goal is to get you access to information within 15 seconds. So in this case, I search for the job folder or the lot number, and I'm able to see here, for example, that I did the trim quality check on the 11th. And here's the punch list that I found. In fact, I found that another trade had punctured the pipe in the lower half bath. And this is just historical documentation. On top of that, I have a ton of photos that prove what we did at the job site and what the state of the job site was when we did it. This information is stored indefinitely, so you kind of have this way to eliminate a lot of these he said, she said conversations. These photos are typically taken via the mobile app. I can store plans and documents here for future reference. I can even come down here and see what my contracts look like. This is a really cool one. I've got an outstanding extra for 150 bucks that I haven't gotten approval yet from the builder. Well, the cool thing here is that this is actually tied to my trim work order. So if I'm ever interacting with the trim work order, it's going to let me know, hey, you've got a contract still pending. We all know that on every job site, sometimes we give things away for free, but Bolt will at least tell you, hey, you're potentially giving this away for free. And that's very valuable when you come to a price discussion with a builder. You actually are going to have ammunition to prove, here's how much we gave you for free last year. Here's how much we collected on. Or this allows you to make those game time decisions to decide, okay, I'm not sending this work order out until I get an approval on that little extra that the builder needs to pay me. So this is a high-level overview of the job folder. Now, scheduling involves our mobile app in the field. Scheduling is very simple. You just put something on schedule, and Bolt will distribute that work order to quite a few different scheduling views. The most popular, of course, is a calendar view. If you do a high volume of work, the calendar can get very tricky, but this is completely customizable. The colors, the color of the text, they all can mean different things based on how you want to run your business. But I think the most cool feature are not only these filters up here at the top, but when you go to the crew week view, all of the work orders default to an unassigned stage. This allows you to understand, okay, these are on schedule, but I've got to assign them to a crew for the day. And it just is a way to make sure that you haven't missed out on anything. Now, let's move over to the mobile app so you can experience what that is like. Once you're in the Bolt mobile app, there's really two specific users that would use it. The first is a crew. The second is a supervisor. Now, a crew is only going to see the work orders that are specifically assigned to that crew, and a supervisor will see the entire schedule in the areas that he supervises. So let's pretend that today I'm a supervisor and I'm looking at the schedule for today and the upcoming future. Looking at July 29th, July 30th, and my eyes are naturally going to be drawn to these red texts because maybe these mean that they're urgent, they're not ready to go. I see my demo street trim right here, and I'm just going to drag it over to my route as a reminder to say, I need to make sure to go by that job site. Well, when I drive by the job site, let's say that there's no way it's going to happen on the 30th. Well, the most important thing in Bolt is to be able to quickly reschedule. So let's go ahead and reschedule it for July 2nd. We're going to come down in here and say that there's another trade not complete. I can reschedule it right there. You'll notice that this now says July 2nd, and that gets pushed to every single schedule view in Bolt. On top of that, oftentimes I'll take a photo right here just to prove the state of the job site at the time that I made that decision. That's going to eliminate any potential he said, she said argument about why we decided to push that job out 2 more days. Now, of course, there's so many other things we could show you, like how to make a punch list, how to view your plans and documents from the mobile app. If you're an hourly employee, you can track your time here. If you're a contracted sub crew, you can view your labor and how much you're getting paid if you want to, as well as many more just cosmetic things, like if I want to view my schedule in a calendar format. Or maybe I'm going to say, you know what, I'm going to be driving through Las Vegas today. I want to know how many jobs do I have in progress. I'm just going to go check them all out. There's a bunch of different filters because ultimately the most important user is the field user. And this is the most important section of Bolt where we want to make sure we provide the most value. Well, that wraps up our demo for today. Please contact us so that we can show you a personalized demo and show you how Bolt can help you solve specific problems that you encounter on a daily basis.